Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Tom Chorske. I'm Audra Martin. The Minnesota Wild have been searching for offense over the last 2 weeks, hoping to end a 5-game skid today against the Winnipeg Jets. All it took was 2 goals. They got an empty netter for icing on the cake, but a great defensive effort and a great bounce back from Devan Dubnyk to take this one 3-1 on the road against the Winnipeg Jets, who are one of the top teams in the league.
Yeah, and hard to beat at home the past 2 seasons. On the front end of this was an opportunity, a big game against a tough opponent for a lot of guys to kind of start having a better second half, and Devan Dubnyk to pitch a good game and the skaters in front of him to generate more offense or score more goals as we thought was going to be the necessary solution. It was an opportunity in a big game. On the back end, it was all about execution, and the team executed. They shut down a very high-scoring offense. Devan Dubnyk got the game he needed, and this team found a blueprint that they can take into Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and one of the rare games where we see the Wild score first, and it comes off the stick of Matt Bartkowski, the newest guy on the Minnesota Wild. First game in, gets his first goal of the season in a Wild sweater. 25 shots for the Minnesota Wild, just the 3rd time this season. They didn't have any opportunities on the power play, and they go 1 for 2 on the penalty kill, but overall a great, solid team effort to get back in the win column.
It was like a business game. Like, I mean, you didn't see, it was just, I thought all business from our guys, and you know, that's for 60 minutes. It's top to bottom. I think that's as good as we've played in a long time.
So now the Wild return home for a New Year's Eve battle against Minnesota's own Jake Guentzel and the Pittsburgh Penguins, a team we saw just a few weeks ago. And the Minnesota Wild played a good game, came up short 2-1, and we know how good the Penguins can be. And so this is going to be a really good test to see if the Minnesota Wild can take what they learned about themselves and what they were able to do against the Jets here and roll that over onto New Year's Eve.
Well, beating the Jets should help them going against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Highly potent offense. They're 7th in the league for producing offense, and we know they're star players. So the Wild found that blueprint tonight, and they have to execute that game on Saturday afternoon against the Penguins because it's going to be very similar. It's going to be hard to score, too, because Matt Murray's on a roll. He's back from injury, and Pittsburgh's feeling it right now, winning 4 in a row.
Well, this is a good start for the Minnesota Wild. Hopefully it will continue on New Year's Eve. It's an early game, 5 o'clock puck drop, so we will see you at 4:30 for Wild Live. Until then, for Tom Chorske, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.